I'm Stephen Stone, the Chancellor of Trent University and a proud graduate of this great institution. When I was a student here, way back in the 1960s, Trent had only recently been founded under the guiding principles set by its first president, Tom Simons. Tom's vision was that to change the world requires education, but not just any education, rather an education which trains us to think and act in new and innovative ways. And the foundation of that unique education is a multidisciplinary approach to formal classes, combined with a college system of personalized interaction and social learning, and learning experiences ground in the needs of the local communities. That, in very short form, is the secret sauce of Trent University. That is the Trent system. Because the world around us is changing at such a rapidly accelerating pace, the next decades will continue to be tumultuous in one way or another. In previous years, I've talked about the major challenges facing us, such as climate change and social divisiveness, driven in many ways by the siloing of news and social media platforms, with the end result being that democracy is under threat in many areas of the world. But the third challenge, generative artificial intelligence, promised us to be the biggest of all. World-saving, we will probably solve cancer, we may well solve the carbon problem, but also potentially catastrophic with misinformation, unemployment, terminators, potentially even existential. Between all three, the world in the coming years is going to become almost unrecognizable. The world is going to need to be saved, and that is where you come in. The ability to respond effectively in the face of these massive challenges requires a certain kind of person, a certain kind of heart, a certain kind of mind, a certain kind of graduate. You, a product of the Trent system, someone who thinks and acts in new and innovative ways. Many students will graduate this year in Canada and around the world, but you are unique because you have been, are, and will remain forever an integral part of the Trent University community. You are forever imbued with the unique secret powers of the Trent system. You are our new hope. Now, many of you know where the phrase "a new hope" comes from. When Star Wars first came out in 1977, even though it was the first movie in the series, time-wise, it was actually the middle of the story, and so it was entitled Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. That is how I think of you, of us, as a small group of rebels whose mission is to save the world. But saving the world doesn't need to be in big ways. It doesn't need to be anything like piloting a starfighter through a long 2-wide-meter trench until you can fire a proton torpedo into a thermal exhaust port. No. It can most effectively be in small, personal ways as you use your Trent skills to think and act with flexibility and adaptability, with kindness and empathy and compassion. So let the adventures begin. My heartfelt congratulations go to all of our graduates today. You have reached an important milestone, and your new mission now begins. I now declare Convocation open.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Annie, bonjour et bienvenue. My name is Dr. Kathy Bruce. I'm the 9th President and Vice Chancellor of Trent University, and this is my first Convocation season as President. I must tell you that this is an absolute highlight of the year. It's wonderfully rewarding for me personally, but it is also, I know, important to all of our faculty and staff, because together we aim to support students in their learning, in their growth, both inside and outside the classroom, in labs, in fieldwork, in athletics, or whatever fields they choose. I hope that for you graduates, you take this moment to celebrate your hard-earned degree, your newfound network and friendships, and your development as a lifelong learner. To all the family members and supporters here, it is my honor and pleasure to welcome you to the beautiful campus on treaty and traditional territory of the Michi-Saugik Anishinaabe. To the First Peoples who have shared this land, their teachings with Trent, we are deeply grateful for this friendship. Chimijgwech to members of Curve Lake First Nation for joining us today. Welcome staff and faculty from the First Peoples House of Learning, the Chani Wenjack School for Indigenous Studies, who are leading the procession with the Eagle Staffs, water, eagle feather, and condolence cane as forms of honor and respect for graduates. I'd like to recognize and extend a warm welcome to board member Armand Labarge, and to Keith Knott, Chief of Curve Lake First Nation. Thank you, Chief Knott. We also have a live stream today, and so welcome to those watching on the live stream in Canada and around the world. Trent University is 60 years old now. It's an important milestone. In that time, Trent has established a reputation for our uniquely interactive learning environment, for excellence in research and teaching, and for a strong focus on community engagement and impact. And today, I hope you feel our commitment to education. Trent is committed to the power of education, and we believe in learning at every stage of life. Education leads to self-knowledge. Education brings risk-taking and failure and getting back up, and in that way, it builds grit. Education also brings success and joy, as in today. Education leads to the quiet power of critical thinking. In a world of growing misinformation, disinformation, and polarization, the art and science of critical thinking must not be underestimated and is a cornerstone of a Trent education. Finally, it's important for us to remember that education is a privilege. With education comes a greater chance of arriving at humility, respect, peace, and solution finding. Graduating students, I know you will be carving creative paths forward for Canada and further afield. How fortunate we are to have had you with us at Trent. This ceremony represents the culmination of years of dedication and the work that you have pursued. This convocation is in some ways a formal ceremony. You can see this as a traditional academic ceremony with a procession, fancy gowns, unusual hats, formal language, and other pomp and circumstance. At the same time, convocation is a celebration. It's a party. As you can see from our Trent sneakers, which you too could own, perhaps our Chancellor and our Provost would care to model these at the front of the stage. We're thrilled to honor and celebrate with you today in true Trent style. For those in the audience, we want you to feel free to recognize your graduates however you wish. Applause, cheering, shouts of joy are strongly encouraged, especially given that you helped get your graduate to this point in their lives. Now, when you're shouting for joy, I expect some of you are thinking that this is the end of an era of e-transfers, care packages, and late-night arrivals for unexpected visits. But we're going to interpret this as expressions of joy and pride. Congratulations, graduates. I look forward to hearing about the many adventures in your bright future. It is now my pleasure to introduce an individual whose remarkable contributions will be recognized with an honorary Doctor of Letters. Today, we celebrate a proud and distinguished Trent alumna whose ancestry and advocacy have left an indelible mark on communities in Canada and around the world. Alice Olson Williams, 69. Known by her Anishinaabe name, Minachimokwe, is an internationally recognized textile artist and Indigenous rights activist. Through her craft, she has given voice to history, storytelling, and resilience by creating more than 450 powerful quilted pieces that convey the deep history of Indigenous communities. Her exquisite quilted blankets, wall hangings, and table runners, and now even her own regalia, are exhibited in prestigious galleries across Canada, in the US, including the Royal Ontario Museum and the National Museum of American Indian, and fortunately, also here at Trent University in the Battle Library. More than artistic expressions, her pieces serve as educational tools, shedding light on the deep injustices of institutional racism and the ongoing crisis of missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls. Alice's unique arts and advocacy processes, which bring together Indigenous and settler knowledge, honor the lineage of her Anishinaabe mother and Norwegian father. Blending her cultural heritage into a unified whole, her designs seamlessly blend Anishinaabe symbols with traditional North American quilting blocks and patterns. Rooted in the teaching of the elders, Alice has developed her own life symbol, continuously evolving her craft in search of new ways to express the spirit of creation. Beyond her artistic contributions, Alice is also a tireless advocate. She served as co-founder and chair of the Kawartha Truth and Reconciliation Support Group for 8 years, co-founded the Nijki Wendida Anishinaabe Kwewag Services Circle, and founded the Trent Evening Quilters. Now, I must tell you something. Alice taught me how to quilt, and she's a very good teacher. Her dedication and talent have earned her numerous accolades, including the 2023 Spirit of Trent Award, recognizing her profound contributions to Trent University alumni community, the City of Peterborough Arts Award, celebrating her lasting impact on the broader artistic landscape. Mr. Chancellor, it is with deep respect and admiration that I present to you Dr. Alice Olson Williams for the degree Honorary Doctor of Letters, honoris causa. Congratulations, Dr. Williams. In a moment, I will invite you to address Convocation.
Master Chancellor, Madame President, graduating classes, faculty, family, and friends. I want to thank you so much for being here, my family. It is a great honor for you to come here and see this. Miigwetche Pishayeg. I also want to thank my friends for coming. Thank you so much, all of you who came. Gichimigwech. First of all, I'd like to also say Gichimigwech to and for our land. As Anishinaabe, we are thankful that we have a relationship with the land and creation and to this great and sacred Turtle Island. We are thankful that we know and understand as much as we do about the teachings of the land, even though it's been tried to be churched and schooled out of us. With its Indigenous programs, Trent is a learning institution which has diligently worked hard to help us all, Anishinaabe and non-Native students, bring back the teachings, the worldview, spiritualities, practices, languages, and proud Anishinaabe feelings into our lives. All of this contributes to us feeling happier, more satisfied, and fulfilled. There is a peace within us when we know and live how our ancestors lived. Before contact, when colonialism, the patriarchy, and capitalism invaded and controlled our lives, the land, the skies, and the waters. I am also very appreciative of the Anishinaabe whose descendants now live in the Mississauga territory. They could not hurt and disregard this beautiful land. How we are taught the land is sacred to us. They looked after and cared for their part of this great and sacred Turtle Island. And that is why we are able to be here today, to do and perform these respectful acts and behaviors that we do. I also want to thank Trent University for their faith and trust in me by honoring me to receive the Honorary Doctorate of Letters. Gichimigwech, Trent University. I am so humbled and honored. I am so honored to be recognized for the work that I do, sharing my skills and what I know in advocacy for social justice and my quilting art. I would like to share with you some of the teachings of the medicine wheel. The medicine wheel shows us how to live our lives in a good way. It also teaches us how to keep our minds in those good ways. All that is alive and teaching and reminding us also is seen as medicine, hearing and guiding us. Sometimes the medicine wheel is referred to as the 4 directions. All Indigenous cultures all over the earth value the 4 directions. We Anishinaabe on Turtle Island see the 4 directions as sacred because we believe creation happened in 4 directions. We shall start with the east, since that is where new life begins. In the spring, we see new life. We see the grasses coming out of the ground. We see the buds on the trees. The flowers come out. New birth happens. Turtles and frogs and salamanders and fish lay their eggs. And we respect all that happens with the new life. The life giver from the east is food. Without food, we wouldn't last long on this earth. Some of us, to represent the life givers of the East, there are many of them, deer, moose, fish, anything that we eat. And all of this helps us to have the life-giving connection with the natural world. Each group of people are also given land by creation. To the Anishinaabe of this land, Turtle Island is still being given to us by Creator. The animals of the East teach us to share. Without them sharing their lives, we would not be long on this earth. The way we see the sun go across the sky, it next comes to the south. The life giver of the south is the sun. Without the sun, we wouldn't last long on this earth. To the peoples of the south, the waters, the air, and the lands and islands of Asia were given to them to love and to cherish so that we may all have a good life on this earth. The midday reminds us of how that new life of the East continues to grow and gets nourished. The special gift of the South are the trees. They try to grow straight and tall and get their nourishment from the air, water, earth, and the growth around them. That teaches us that we should be like the trees and let our surroundings teach us and nourish us. The trees and the sun talk to us about patience. The sun takes 24 hours to do its work and patiently watches us. The trees show patience in that they do not grow up overnight. The sun comes next to the west. By then it is evening time. The life giver of the west is water. Without water, we would not last long on this earth. Think of all the things that water gives us and does for us. A great percentage of our bodies is made up of water. When we women are carrying our babies in our bodies, in a special type of water that feeds, nourishes, and protects, and keeps our babies healthy. When we are lonely and sad, despairing, we cry with water coming from our eyes. Water comes from our eyes too when we are extremely happy. When we are hot, we sweat with water coming out of our bodies to cool us off. We consider water a healer, and it cleans us when we are dirty and makes us feel clean and wholesome. The West also reminds us of grasses. What the grasses remind us of is to walk gently on this earth. It is not for nothing that Indigenous peoples all over the world either went barefoot or wore soft foot coverings. Grasses speak to us of kindness. We are supposed to walk on this earth with kindness. The islands and lands and waters and islands of Africa and Australia were given to Black people to love, to cherish, and to look after so that we can all live on this land in a good way and to be safe and in good health. And then we come to the north. The north reminds us to take life easy. We are supposed to rest. The snow, when we see the snow as a blanket on the earth, it reminds us that we have to rest too. In order to keep our bodies healthy and our minds in a good way, we have to have rest. I don't think we do too much of that. And in the work world, we are forced to work hard. And I'm afraid to say this, but women in this culture work very, very hard. The light giver from the north is air. Without air, we would not live long on this earth. We are instructed to keep the air clean and healthy so that we may live the same way. The air, lands, waters of Europe were given to Europeans to love, to cherish, and look after so that we may all have a good life on this earth. With these teachings, I hope I have made it make sense to you and helps you to understand how our reputation is that we are close to nature. Well, we are close to it because we use it to help us in our daily lives. There are many more teachings that go with these directions, but I thought I'd just give you a smatter of them. And I hope that creation blesses you and keeps you and guides you, the graduating classes. As you go out into the world, may you be able to connect with the air, the earth, and the waters. I think the population of this area, Ngojuwanong, I think that the people who tried to bring attention to the importance of clean water, I think a lot of people in this area know about the sacredness of water. And I thank them so much for doing that and being diligent in their work for saving our waters and our air and our land. Miigwech.
Miigwech, Alice. Now it is time for our graduates to cross the stage and officially become Trent alumni. Graduates, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of how this works. This is your moment in the spotlight. When you hear your name, take a deep breath, hold your head high, and stride purposefully toward the Chancellor, Stephen Stone. Smile and pose for a photo. Then you come to me for a second photo, and your moment of fame is still not over, because finally you complete your moment of fame by meeting alumni John Lockyer, who will warmly welcome you into the Trent alumni family. Graduates, are you ready? I think it sounds like you're ready. Excellent. Mr. Chancellor, Dr. Catherine Lorlock, Dean of Humanities and Social Sciences, will now present candidates for all degrees.
Mr. Chancellor, I am pleased to present for the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration in the Trent Swansea Law Program the candidates whose names will be read, whom the Senate has duly declared worthy of the honor, that they may receive the degree at your hands. Now you're going to have to do that twice. Eleanor Finn Cook. Anna Elizabeth Lysenko. Amani Chakante. Evan Joshua Menon. Kenechukwu Chirubem Stephen. Please join me in congratulating the graduates of the degree Bachelor of Business Administration in the Trent Swansea Law Program. Mr. Chancellor, I am pleased to present for the degree Bachelor of Arts Honors in the Trent Swansea Law Program the candidates whose names will be read, whom the Senate has duly declared worthy of the honor, that they may receive the degree at your hands. Dara Mary Boland. Haley Siobhan Doyle. Chloe Nyana Gear. Raquel Jenny Groby. Simon Avery Hawes. Benjamin Pierce Hickey. Emma Louise Layton. Eleanor Julieta Maya Morano. Emily Marie McGillivray Crawford. Hadley Ashlyn Middleton. Joel Nuttall Winters. Riley Patricia Carol Pletzgraves. Jasmine Janice Raiskin-Mackey. Maya Magana Raval. Aiden Scott. Alexandra Stewart. Paige Taryn. Brenna Tingle. Sarah Weidman. Please join me in congratulating the graduates of the degree Bachelor of Arts Honors in the Trent Swansea Law Program. Mr. Chancellor, I am pleased to present for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in the Honors Program the candidates whose names will be read, whom the Senate has duly declared worthy of the honor, that they may receive the degree at your hands. Chantal Blesson Amofa. Bridie Andrus. Ethan Henry Arnott. Braden River Greyeyes Brandt Barker. Amy Marie Ben. Julia Olive Byer. Jacqueline May Branch. Lauren Briand. Olivia Rose Young Broadhurst. Nicola Bugaran. Evan Todd Burrell. Heather Janine Cadigan. Sydney Calvo. Abigail Cameron. Lauren Mary Elizabeth Carter.
I do.
Aiden Cook.
All right.
Mary Grace Clark. Kiana Capaway Rivera. Chloe Layla Cooper. Bernice Ann Corbishley. Logan Thomas Roy Cohn. Shelby Lynn Crawford. Desiree Kimberly Lorna Cuthbert. Katerina Darby. Samuel Reginald Davies. Sawyer George Dawson Ferreira. Daphne Helen Diamandakos. Rebecca Ann J. Dockeray. Raven Lily Doherty. Hillary Dupe. Charlie Enns. Sophia May Evans. Jillian Ann Fatchin. Graydon Lee Farness. Miriam Rachel Fellman. Janelle Ford. Evelyn Francis. Amy Margaret French. Mateo G. Garcia. Jillian Rain Guerin. Hannah Elizabeth Gregory. Scott Ernest Gomes. Harish Gopalakrishnan. Oh, yeah. Carter Diego Gutierrez. Mackenzie Hall. Alina Hamid. Dakota Jean Hamilton. West Bryson Hartley. Janian Rain Harwig. Aidan Callahan Hately. Cole Hayward. Dean Kent Heiler. Edmund Cecil Hetke. Madison Nicole Hill. Jan Allen Hopkins. do it. Alexandra Diana Houston. Victoria Ann Hook. Samuel Pollock Heyer. Sarah Leanne Eiley. Bailey Isabel Inglis. Leslie Claire Inglis. Audrey Ironherd. Abigail Barbara Jenkerson. Hannah Jones. Jenna Kathleen Jones. Isabel Mari Cavadoy. Natasha Katuk Karpik. Taryn Kelly. Abigail Lee Kernia. Carson Mel Hendrick Klein. Brett Andrew Killen. Charlotte Ryan Corba. Jessica Leah Culhay. Yvonne Nova Lalonde Jacob. Teague James Landers. Michaela Lewis. Abigail Allison Lewis-Maher. Tessa Lorraine Little. Jaden Jonathan Luscombe. Liam Terrence Gordon McDonald. Keevan Michael Christopher Magnus. Carolyn Matheson. Hannah Mae McCammon. Ashley Jane McCardle. Rodney McConkey. Emma Sky McDonald. Chancellor Scott McGuigan. Sophie Medeiros. Holly Isabella Mooney. Sarah Elizabeth Moore. Ryan Moran. Sarah Lynn Morrison. Jonathan William Naylor. Ryla Parker. Isabel Grace Perry. Brian Valera Perez. Maria Pesliak. Tanya Paris. Allison Billy Joe Peterson. Emma Marie Pfeiffer. Claire Ann Margaret Pittock. Noah Pulaine Collins. Madison Lee Preston. Courtney Elaine Pricker. Zoe Leanna Patak. Alexis Caitlin Redick. Arden Evie Robertson Payne. Brendan Joseph Rivers. Faith Laura Rogerson Hunter. Sarah Ronson. Peter Rutherford. Alexa Sabering. Ryan Sabry. Brooke Lynn Sargent. Deanna Marie Sevier. Sydney Odette Savoy. Vivian Scott. Natasha Setford. Kayla Shepard. Jane Aphrodite Surgis. Noah Sidney Edward Stevens. Sarah Lynn Sims. Ophelia Abby Mills Smurley. Ashley Deborah Smith. Rachel Maya Steenland. Olivia Lynn Margaret Stevenson. Cole Porter Stevens. Zoe Olivia Dana Stewart. Rihanna Alexandria Collin Taylor. Jack Robert John Thager. Monica Quinn Tomlinson. Katarina Lee Fuyun Thompson. Gawinukiasta Mackenzie Elizabeth Thompson. Tanisha Natalie Townsend. Allison Mackenzie Van Slyke. Robin Victoria Harper Veltman. Travis Gary Vosding. Haley Deborah Christine Wagern. Carly Walker. Angela Helen Walwork. Stephanie Catherine Louise Wood. Paige Jemba Lee. Please join me in congratulating the recipients of the degree Bachelor of Arts in the Honors Program. Mr. Chancellor, I am pleased to present for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in the General Program the candidates whose names will be read, whom the Senate has duly declared worthy of the honor, that they may receive the degree at your hands. Thank you. Chloe Lynn Appleton. Erin Elizabeth Cameron Savoy. Kathleen Bruce. Emra Kirsten Connor. Katrina Jane Beverly Creelman. Ewan John Scott Davidson. Tara Ann Elliott. Leo David Gowdy. Emily Elizabeth May Gillies. Kaylin May Maureen Hodder. Roberta Green. Pearl June Jones. Matthew Gyatso Khan. Saturn Laberge. Akinola Solomon Lucas. Madeline May McIntosh. Noelle Nicole McNabb Kidd. Sarah Rebecca Judith Moffett. Garrett Oak. Travis Lee Patrick. Joel Isaac Porter. Somkenachukwu Frank Moore. Kelly Margaret Rose Rip. Kazia Ida Sims. Connor Robert Douglas Suter. Hannah Morgan Sitnick. Abirami Tharmabalan. Emily Angela Thomas. Brittany Elizabeth Jane Weaver. Rachel Victoria Wild. Please join me in congratulating the recipients of the degree, Bachelor of Arts in the General Program. Mr. Chancellor, I am pleased to present for all diplomas candidates whose names will be read, whom the Senate has duly declared worthy of the honor that they may receive the certificate at your hands. Amy Lynn May Bernhardt. Devin Michael Ronald Jacobs. Jada Ann Marie Morocco. That's it. Please join me in congratulating the recipients of all diplomas. Mr. Chancellor, I ask you to confer degrees in absentia on candidates whose names are before you and who are unable to be with us today. Mr. Chancellor, Dr. Barbara Wall will now introduce the honor song.
After looking into the lights, I definitely need these. As we come to the end of this ceremony, we say Chimigwech to Mishomis Gisis, grandfather's son, for the light and warmth that he brings. We say Chimigwech to Nokmis Debek Gisis, grandmother moon, for her guidance, her wisdom, and her care for the water. We offer gratitude to Getchumanado and all of creation for another day of Manobomadzuin, the good life. Mr. Chancellor, Madam President, Dr. Olson Williams, honored guests and graduates, in the tradition of the first peoples of this land, we offer the sound of the drum, the heartbeat of our Mother, the Earth, and our connection to all creation. Our mother's heartbeat was the first sound we heard in the womb, and that beat is what connects us to our Creator. Through that heartbeat, we know love, we know kindness and compassion, and this sound reverberates still throughout the universe and infuses our being with life. The drum has spirit. It is birthed much like we are. It carries knowledge, teachings, and healing. The drum is how we connect with our Mother, the Earth, to each other, and to our ancestors. We sing honor songs to express gratitude and reverence. We sing them to celebrate and acknowledge the work, sacrifice, accomplishments, and character of others. And today, we offer this honor song to celebrate those graduating. We lift you up as you finish your time with us and begin your next journey in life. We offer this honor song to call your ancestors in so they may walk beside you with pride as you are achieving their wildest dreams. We offer this honor song to lift up all of those of you who have helped you get here today, helped the graduates get here today. We offer this song to remind us of the 7 grandfather teachings, to live with humility, bravery, honesty, wisdom, truth, respect, and of course, love. We offer this song to remind us of the contributions of Dr. Olson Williams. We offer this song to accompany you on your travels. May you travel well and reach your next destination safely. But know that Trent will always be your home. Mr. Chancellor, Madam President, Dr. Olson Williams, honored guests, and graduates, I have the pleasure of presenting Unity and the honor song. Please stand if you are able.
Chimigwech Unity. As we come to the conclusion of this ceremony, I want to thank you all for being here today. Graduates, no matter where you go, know that you are always welcome in the network of support as a member of the Trent alumni family. We hope you will stay in touch, maybe even mentor future students, participate in special events, and continue to build your Trent network. Now, graduates, there's one last thing I'm going to ask you to do, and that involves standing up. Just the graduates, because in fact, we have been feting the graduates today, and now it's their turn to thank supporters and parents along the way. Thank you. Wonderful round of applause. I hope you feel supported. Parents and family and friends, following the ceremony, I want you to feel free to take photos with your graduate on this beautiful campus. I have a few suggestions. The Student Center has all kinds of beautiful backdrops and flowers, giant flowers, really lovely for photos. But there's also a beautiful walkway along the river that takes you to the podium and then on to the ferrying bridge. Those are all fantastic photo stops, and I encourage you to do that. We are going to end by singing O Canada. I'm going to ask you to then remain standing if you're able until the procession has left the stage. And I will now ask our Chancellor, Stephen Stone, to close Convocation.
Thank you, Madam President. What a truly wonderful day. You mentioned in your earlier remarks that these ceremonies are a mixture of the formal and the informal, but we're now reaching the purely informal part. By the power vested in me by the Senate of Trent University, I now declare it's time to celebrate. May the force be with you. It's time to party. Convocation is dismissed.